Welcome to What the Tech, the show that cuts through the noise to bring you tech news you can actually use. Today, we are diving deep into a huge story where AI and cybersecurity collide, and trust me, this is a big one. So just take a look at this number. Over 500. That's how many previously unknown, high-severity security flaws were found in critical software. And these weren't found by a team of hackers, but by a single AI. We're talking serious zero-day vulnerabilities here. And the brains behind this whole operation, it's a brand new AI model from a company called Anthropic. It's called Claude Opus 4.6. And this isn't just some small update, it's a massive leap forward in how well an AI can understand and pick apart software code. So let's break it down. What exactly makes this AI so good at hunting for bugs that have for years completely slipped past human experts? Well, what makes Claude Opus 4.6 a beast is its unique combination of skills. First, it has incredibly advanced code reasoning, which means it gets software on a really deep level. But the true game changer? That's its 1 million token context window. Now to put that into perspective for you, that's kind of like being able to read the entire Lord of the Rings trilogy in one sitting, remember every single word, and then analyze how every character and every plot point connects across all 3 books. It can hold and analyze huge complex code bases all at once. And look, this isn't just theory. The AI found real actual exploits in software that people use every day. It found a bug that could crash GhostScript, a super common tool for handling PDFs. It also dug up really serious issues like buffer overflows and memory corruption. You can think of those as leaving a door wide open in the software's memory, basically inviting an attacker to just walk in and take over. And to top it all off, it even wrote its own code to prove that these exploits were the real deal. Okay, this all sounds a little bit like science fiction, right? So the big question is, how did it actually do it? Well, the process is just as revolutionary as the results. So Anthropic gave Claude the same toolbox a human researcher would use. Debuggers, fuzzers, all the standard stuff. But here's where the magic happens. When those tools had a wall, the AI used its crazy advanced reasoning to look at the project's entire history of code changes, finding these subtle patterns that humans had totally missed. That massive context window let it see how all the different parts of a huge program talk to each other. And then, it confirmed its own findings. It's like having a cybersecurity detective with a flawless memory and just superhuman analytical skills. Hey, if you're finding this breakdown useful, do us a favor and take a quick second to hit that like button and subscribe to What the Tech for more deep dives just like this one. We also really want to hear your take, so tell us what you think in the comments below. Okay, so an AI is out there finding hundreds of security holes. Now, while that might sound terrifying, the immediate story here is actually a huge, huge win for the good guys, the cyber defenders. And hey, that's not just my opinion. Logan Graham, who's the head of the team that ran these tests at Anthropic, basically said he thinks this could fundamentally change how we secure all the open source software our entire digital world is built on. I mean, that quote just brilliantly shows the potential scale of this shift. So here's the crucial point. This technology acts as a massive force multiplier. Security teams are almost always understaffed and totally overwhelmed. This AI can automate and speed up code audits, find bugs before a product even gets out the door, and help us finally secure the critical open source foundations of our digital lives. But with any powerful new tool, there's always a catch. And in this case, it's a pretty big one. It's something known as the dual-use dilemma. You see, the very same capability that helps defenders make our world more secure can also be used by attackers. If the good guys can use AI to find 0 days faster, well, guess what? So can the bad guys. If it can automate writing exploits for defenders, it can do the exact same thing for attackers. This whole thing just throws gasoline on the fire of the cybersecurity arms race. Now, Anthropic is totally aware of this risk. Their solution is to build in safeguards, these real-time detection systems that are designed to block anyone trying to use the AI for something malicious. The trade-off, though, these controls might also create friction and, slow down the legitimate security researchers who are just trying to do the right thing. It's a really, really difficult balancing act. So let's bring this all together. What's the bottom line here? And what's the real news you can use from this whole development? For any of the professionals watching, the takeaway is crystal clear. This is coming and it is time to get ready. You got to start testing these AI tools in safe, isolated environments. You should be building automated systems to handle the wave of bug reports that's coming.
And most importantly, you have to work closely with software maintainers and keep a close eye on the usage policies of these powerful AI services.
Which brings us to our final big question. We now have an AI that can discover vulnerabilities at a scale and speed we have never seen before. So is it going to become our greatest shield, hardening our defenses and making us all safer? Or will it become the sharpest new sword in the hands of attackers? The answer is probably both. And navigating that future starts right now. Thanks for watching.